Woo! That game four between the Clippers and the Suns was insane. It was crazy as I don't know what. I think the whole thing about this was the fourth quarter. Because I think the first half was good. I knew that the Suns, they was up by like 14 points and everything, but that fourth quarter was insane. Like Devin Booker, he got fouled out, and then it was like Chris Paul just doing everything, and Paul George missing free throws, making free throws. Zubac, he was good. He was making his free throws and everything. Reggie Jackson was hitting threes. Um, it was just crazy. But another thing was like in that fourth quarter, like the first 5 or 6 minutes, didn't nobody score nothing. So it was just a lot of good defense being played, of course, by both teams. But I think the one key to this game was Aiton. Like, he was doing a great job getting all those rebounds, and you know, it was just like he was giving the Suns so many good possessions and everything. So it was just one of those, he was just really kind of taking over, and he allowed the Suns to keep scoring and everything, and it was really nice to see. It was Chris Paul and him, and they had a nice little dish, and he dunked the ball. But Zubac, he was dunking the ball like crazy. But I just think in game five, Devin Booker, he can't foul out again. He fouled out like it was maybe like a minute and four left in the fourth quarter. But this was still a good, crazy game. And both teams played very well. Both teams played very well, but I just think at the end, for the Clippers, you got to take the lead though, because I know they was down the entire game, but they did have a chance to win at the end, and it kind of felt like game three when it was going back and forth. But this was still like a really good game, and Chris Paul, he iced those free throws so that they can be up by four, and it was just crazy. It was so crazy. But definitely a good game. Like I said, from both teams. I really felt like ain't nobody losing this one. I know the Suns is up 3-1, but I just felt like it was really no loser in my mind. But you still gotta lose. But the Clippers, man, they played their hearts out tonight. I think Paul George, he did good. Reggie Jackson did good and everything. Both teams playing a lot of good defense in the fourth quarter. And I just thinking, the night game was good, but I'm just thinking just in game five, the Clippers gonna have to win that. The Clippers gotta win on them. They gotta win against the Suns at their home stadium. So they just got to come up with some great game plan. I don't know, maybe get Devin Booker in foul trouble again, because it seemed like it's been working for the past couple of games. But we know when the Suns get home, they're going to have that home crowd, and they are going to be cheering like crazy because they win game five, they are going to the NBA Finals. And I know that will be a good thing for the entire team, and especially Chris Paul, because we know Chris Paul is already a Hall of Famer, and for him to get to his first NBA Finals, and that would just be epic. So it's still gonna be another crazy game five, but game four was just crazy. That fourth, I'ma always remember the fourth quarter of this. Just no scoring, lots of defense being played, a lot of key plays and stuff. And another thing that was crazy was like, what was it, like about 10 seconds left, and they making free throws, missing free throws. I would have just made both of them, and you just put pressure on the other team to make free throws. I mean, it was basically like the free throw game, just back and forth, back and forth. And when DeMarcus Cousins made that, he made one, then he threw it up. I was just like, it just looked funny. But still a crazy, insane game 4. And I can't wait for game 5. Woo!